Have you ever noticed that truly strong men don't always engage in every conflict? They don't waste energy on every disagreement. They don't feel the need to prove themselves in every room. And most importantly, they don't keep everyone in their lives. Because here's the truth. A strong man isn't afraid of conflict, but he's extremely selective about where he invests his time and energy. And at some point, you'll realize something powerful. Not every relationship deserves your attention. Not everyone deserves access to you. So let's dive into the 4 types of people strong men quietly distance themselves from. And you might start recognizing them in your own life. 1. The one-sided friend. Let's start with the one that most people tolerate for far too long. The one-sided friend. You know the type. They call you when they need something. They vent to you for hours, but when it's your turn to share, they're too busy. Every conversation circles back to them. At first, you might shrug it off, thinking, that's just who they are. But after a while, you'll feel drained. You'll feel unheard, unseen. Here's the truth. That's not friendship. That's a transaction. A strong man knows this. He understands that real relationships are built on balance, not just one person giving and the other taking. Instead of complaining or confronting, he simply steps back, quietly, without drama. Protecting his energy means walking away from people who only take. 2. The one who celebrates your failures. This one is subtle and dangerous. These are the people who smile at your success, but there's something off about it. They congratulate you, but their words don't feel genuine. And when you fail, there's a glimmer of satisfaction in their eyes, not empathy, not concern, satisfaction. It may seem small, like a comment such as, well, I kind of saw that coming, or that's what happens when you aim too high. But those words cut deep. A strong man sees through this. He knows true support doesn't disappear when things go wrong. Real support stands with you in failure, not above you. Ask yourself, who in your life genuinely celebrates your success? Because those are your people. Everyone else? They're just silent competitors. A strong man doesn't compete with people secretly hoping he loses, and he walks away. 3. The blame shifter. Next up, we have the blame shifter. This person is never at fault. If something goes wrong, it's always because of their partner, their boss, their upbringing, anything but them. At first, you might try to empathize, even try to help them. But over time, you notice a pattern. They don't change. They don't grow. They make the same mistakes over and over again. Why? Because growth requires accountability. A strong man knows this. He asks himself, what could I have done better? This is where true power comes from. But when you surround yourself with those who never take responsibility, it's like being stuck in quicksand. Excuses become normal. Complacency sets in. A strong man won't let this happen. He steps back quietly. He doesn't argue, but he does protect his progress. 4. The gossip. And finally, we have the gossip. This person thrives on talking about others, spreading rumors, negativity, and judgment. It might seem harmless at first, maybe even entertaining, but if you really pay attention, you'll see a pattern. They talk about others behind their backs. They twist stories to keep things interesting. And here's the real kicker. If they gossip about others to you, they'll gossip about you to others. A strong man knows that trust is built in silence, not in whispers. He values loyalty, integrity, and discretion. Because a reputation isn't just about your actions. It's also about who you associate with. Being around gossip doesn't just hurt others. It slowly damages your own character. So, a strong man walks away quietly, without confrontation, without drama. This isn't about cutting people off impulsively. It's not about becoming cold or isolated. It's about being intentional. A strong man doesn't remove people out of ego. He does it out of self-respect. Time is limited, energy is precious, and peace of mind, that's priceless. So take a moment to reflect. Who in your life drains you instead of lifting you up? Who secretly celebrates your struggles? Who avoids responsibility? Who thrives on negativity? You don't need to confront them. You don't need to explain yourself. Sometimes the most powerful move is simply creating space. Because at the end of the day, strong men don't just build success, they protect their peace while doing it. If this message resonates with you, take a step back and evaluate your circle. Because the people you surround yourself with will shape who you become.